Hi, this is Firestarter and this is a review of the SH Figuarts Power Dizer in Dizer Mode. And what we have here is the box, and then as you can see here, it is a different layout than the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Forza figures, and it has a industrial look to it. So just giving you a closer look on the details on the box and what he has on both sides. And then at the back, poses, just like the tackling thing that he does, or it does on the show, and then some of the details and possibilities for this figure. And then let's open this box and let's take a look more on this figure. And this is the figure. As you can see here, he is really huge. Now, size comparison with Kamen Rider Forza in SH Figuarts, you can see the size between these two, and he is really huge and quite proportionate to your SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Forza. Now let's take out Kamen Rider Forza first, and then let's go through the articulation points of this figure. First, surprisingly, he has a ball jointed head. You can move that from left to right, but it's quite limited because of the accents here and other parts on the upper torso area. Surprisingly also, he has slightly a joint here on the abs. It's, yeah, you can hear that moving around, but you cannot move forward. You can always lean back, and you can actually, for the head, you can actually lift this up so you have a better range in the possibilities for the head articulation. And then we have jointed arms too. You can move that, you can move those shoulders around. You can even do that 360. We have an upper bicep swivel, and then a single joint on the elbows, and then a swiveling hand here. And then the hand opens this way. You can just open this first, and then there's another finger that you have to open up, so you can see the hand here in a completed form. So as the other side too. Open here, open there, and you have clippers. And then we have a thigh swivel here, upper, and then waist articulation. And then we have a knee joint here, but the knee joint is somewhat different from what you've experienced with the DX Power Dizer. So just giving a closer look on how the knees work. So I'm just giving you a better light here. As you can see here, the knees bend like this. So we have a panel here that is essential when you move the knees, and it is on a ratchet joint. And then we have the foot swivel here, and there is another part here that you can swivel. It sort of supports the foot on, especially if you want to make him stand up straight, and he is planted very well, so it's really stable. As you can see here, I just plant it and it just stands firmly on the ground. Another feature is that the wheels do turn on the feet and also on the knees. The function, this one also folds down just to mimic what it does on the show, or at least when he transforms into a launcher for the Machine Masigler. And the canopy at the back, you can fold it down and then align everything in so it would look like a launcher. But do note, it doesn't transform into a launcher mode. It's always in a dizer mode. So, or it doesn't transform also into vehicle mode. So these are just like add-ons to make the whole experience more realistic, as SH Figures really does on most of the figures. So it does really feel really great on when they created this figure, and it is really a good match to Kamen Rider Forza. Even though I've mentioned earlier that it doesn't transform into a vehicle mode or a launcher mode, but you have seen some of the photo reviews out there that they have somewhat cheated on how to do this. But if you still want to make this one a launcher, all you gotta do is just raise the arms here, both arms, Yep, that's it. And then you fold the knees back, and then fold the foot forward together with this, so that it will plant on the surface. Do that on the other side too, just like so. And then once you've done that, you can open the canopy and then just fold it back. And that is your Power Dizer in launcher mode. It doesn't really look that much, but well, that's how they've done it on the photo reviews that you've seen so far. And if you want to mimic the vehicle mode, you have to just fold the arms forward and let him bend. Also, keep the knees and the foot planted, and then that's how they cheat for the vehicle mode. It doesn't look really that much, again, because it doesn't transform in anything else. So that's a supposedly cheated vehicle mode. The Power Dizer really feels balanced, and if you put this one on an angle and lift the leg in a certain angle, it can do a roundhouse kick without any issues whatsoever with the right balance. And just like so, with just one foot, it can stand on its own without any help with any stand or whatsoever. So this is a really good mold and a really well balanced figure. Now let's compare him with the DX version. Now, size comparison between the two, as you can see here, the SH Figuarts form is taller than the DX version and very detailed mechanics. And the other one is just a stockier version of the SH Figuarts. The good thing, there are pros and cons between the two. This one transforms and it has sounds when it transforms or whenever the arms move, while this SH Figuarts only does what it does best, which is the stylized action and the humanoid aspect, which also means it can do tackles, it can do kicks and what have yous, just like what you've seen on the TV show. So whichever version you want to get, if you are on a budget, I would recommend this version because it transforms, it has sounds, and it has everything you need to see from a Power Dizer. Rather than this Dizer mode in SH Figuarts, it does what it does best, which is being aesthetically pleasing, and it is more accurate than the DX version. The SH Figuarts Power Dizer in Dizer mode does what it does best, being an eye candy and, as the blurb states, pursuing character expression through humanoid action. This means if you want accuracy and something that could really match your SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Forze, this is the way to go. It has pros and cons against the DX version, and to the average collector, it is really hard to determine which really suits you. The only downside I can see here is that this doesn't transform in any mode, and it lacks the sounds and the main functionality of the Power Dizer. And added the price tag of the Power Dizer in SH Figuarts, which is double than the DX version. In conclusion, this is only for those who want to complete all of the Forza figures in the SH Figuarts line. And that is my review of the SH Figuarts Power Dizer in Dizer mode. If you want to know the possibilities for this figure, always check out the photos at the end of the video and subscribe to the Blogspot for the full written review. This is Farstarter. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next review.